there's a pretty strong entrepreneurial culture here within PLS, and that's fun. I wouldn't necessarily want to work with a company that, here's the book, and on day one you will do this, day two you do this, and it's the same routine day in, day out. So I think a lot of people in our organization enjoy that, and that's definitely how it's been since day one, that we are this really creative entrepreneurial group, and we've kind of grown out of that. So it's a good environment to be in.
What I've seen in change the last 11 years is the growth of media and how quick it has become a mainstay in what our customers are wanting, and how quick Pearson has jumped in embracing media and been an innovator in the industry in providing media solutions, technology solutions to customers, and how Pearson as a whole has embraced media and how we're working together across lines to take advantage of creating media for the customers in the way that they want it.
We really started off as a sort of a small group doing what was at the time kind of experimental work. There weren't a lot of companies that were in the online course creation or even the course creation business at all. And so in some ways it's made up as we went along. And what's interesting now is that we've grown so much since that beginning, and now what was an idea and what was trial and error and that kind of thing is really turning into processes. And so I came from a much more straight-laced corporate culture of a large pharmaceutical company in Indianapolis, and it's really hard to figure out where that was. But one of the things that was nice coming here was that there wasn't a certain way to do everything, and we really got to invent how we did things. And we still do that in a lot of ways, but we're also growing to that point where now those things that we invented are becoming those processes. So it's fun to see both sides of that, and to watch the corporate culture grow as we're doing that, and to watch all of these different perspectives kind of feed into this, what becomes, the corporate culture.
Pearson's culture, from my perspective, has been pretty consistent for the last umpteen years. It is supportive, it's demanding, which is exactly what I want from a job perspective. It's, I find that people trust one another, which is huge in terms of how I respond to requests that may not fall within my job description. All of that, those aspects of Pearson culture have been very consistent. Pearson as an entity, and my interaction with Pearson, it's grown from 40 or 50 people to, thousands worldwide now, but even in this building, several hundred, which would never have fit in our original location. So from that perspective, it's multiplied, and I would say that all of the positive aspects about Pearson's culture that I've experienced in the last umpteen years have also multiplied.